It's 2 a.m. Mochi has a bed. It's a good bed, soft, the right size, bought specifically for him. He's never slept in it. Instead, he's here, pressed flat against the backs of your legs, a warm, solid weight that somehow doesn't shift no matter how much you move. And Kiko is on your chest, not beside you, on you, directly over your heartbeat, rising and falling with every breath you take. Most people see this and think, warmth. Mine just like being cozy. And warmth is part of it, but it's not the whole story. Not even close. Because what your pets are doing when they sleep like this, and where they choose to sleep, and how they position their body against yours, it's a kind of language, one most owners spend years living inside without ever really hearing. We're going to talk about 5 of those sleep behaviors today, and I'm saving the one I think will surprise you most for the very end, the one researchers call safety synchronization. Stay with me. Let's go. Your cat, if they sleep on your chest, does so with a precision that's almost deliberate. Not curled up near your shoulder, not tucked beside your arm, directly on your sternum. Weight distributed, face sometimes angled toward yours, rising and falling in time with your breathing. Most people assume it's warmth again, or maybe just habit. They picked a spot and kept returning to it. Here's what's actually happening. The sound of a human heartbeat, its rhythm, its vibration through the chest, is one of the first things a young cat or kitten learns to associate with safety. In their earliest weeks, they sleep pressed against their mother, reading her heartbeat as a constant signal. I am protected. You are here. Nothing is coming. Animal behavior research suggests that this response is deeply encoded. Cats who sleep on a person's chest aren't primarily seeking warmth. They're listening to that rhythm. They're rereading a signal that for them is synonymous with being safe. Think about what that means. Every time Kiko settles onto your chest at 3 a.m. and you feel that small weight above your heartbeat, they're not just asleep, they're listening. They found the sound that means all is well. When I draw cats in this position, what I notice most is how perfectly still they become once they land. No adjustment, no circling. The moment the chest contact is made, the body just drops its tension. It's a very specific quality of stillness, as if something resolved. Your dog is not sleeping behind your knees because they ran out of room. When Mochi presses his back flush against the back of your legs and holds that pressure through the night, he's doing something old and deliberate. In the wild, a sleeping animal with a vulnerable back is a dead animal. Pressing your back against something solid, a tree, a rock, another body, means nothing can approach from behind. You only have to defend the front. Studies on canine sleep behavior suggest dogs perform this same risk assessment instinct at home. Your legs aren't warmth. They're a wall, the safest wall in the room. So that pressure you feel against the backs of your knees, that's Mochi saying, I trust you to protect the rear. I've got the front. We're good. That explanation sounds strange until you feel it differently. Then it doesn't sound strange at all. There's a quality to a cat or dog who chooses to sleep alone, not beside you, not on you, but a few feet away, curled into themselves, that I find endlessly interesting. What you see, a compact circle, nose tucked toward tail, every surface of the body drawn inward, sometimes one paw resting over the face. The body language here, if you were to sketch it, would show an animal who is both deeply relaxed and gently self-contained. The curled position conserves heat, yes, but it also closes off the most vulnerable parts of the body, belly hidden, vital organs protected. It's a posture of complete self-sufficiency. And yet, watch closely, the animal who chooses to solo curl near you in the same room a body's length away, they haven't rejected proximity. They've just located themselves within the perimeter of your presence. They know exactly where you are. They chose to be near, just not on. There's something in that, a kind of love that doesn't need contact to be felt. If you're right now replaying a specific moment with your cat or dog, their sleeping spot, the exact weight of them, where they always end up by morning, that's exactly what this channel is for. We go deeper than fun facts here. The science, the behavior, the bond, and what it actually means for the animal living beside you. If that matters to you, subscribe. You won't miss one. Here's something most people notice without knowing what to call it. You have a night where you can't sleep. turning over, restless, mind busy. And at some point you realize Kiko is awake too, watching you from across the bed. Or Mochi is shifting, stretching, checking on you. You probably assumed they sensed something was wrong, and in a way, they did. Research on human-animal co-sleeping suggests that pets who sleep regularly beside their owners begin to sync their sleep architecture, their cycles of deep sleep and lighter waking, to their owner's patterns. Not just proximity, actual biological synchronization. They're sleeping with you, not just near you. Which means on the nights you can't rest, they can feel it in the rhythm of the room. Your breathing changes, your body doesn't settle, and they notice. They don't know why you're awake, they don't have the words, but they know the room isn't right, and they're not going to pretend to sleep through it. There's something about drawing animals in these vigilant but still poses that I find very moving. The one raised eyelid, the ears just slightly rotated, still lying down, still with you, but not absent, present in the exact way you need. The foot of the bed. If your dog always sleeps at the foot of the bed and you've quietly worried that it means something is wrong, it doesn't. The foot position is not distance, it's a guard post. In domestic dog behavior, positioning at the foot of the sleeping area aligns with historical pack sleep structure. The pack's most trusted, most alert member, the one responsible for perimeter awareness, typically slept furthest from center, facing outward, closest to whatever might enter. Your dog at the foot of your bed is watching the door. They chose the position that lets them respond fastest if something comes. Not rejection, the opposite. They took the watch so you could sleep.
I said at the start I'd come back to this one. Safety synchronization is a term from research on co-sleeping animals, the process by which animals who consistently sleep near a trusted companion begin to regulate their own nervous system responses through proximity to that companion's body. Simpler, studies suggest that pets sleeping close to their owner's body show measurable changes in physiological stress markers, slower heart rate, lower cortisol, reduced alertness responses during the night. The presence of the owner's body, their breathing, their warmth, their heartbeat, actively downregulates the animal's stress system. Which means every night your cat is on your chest, every night Mochi is pressed against your legs, every night Kiko curls up 3 feet away within the warmth of your presence, they are not just sleeping, they are calming down. You are, physiologically, the thing that makes rest possible for them. When I sit with that, really sit with it, I think about how quietly enormous that is. They have no way to tell you, no words for, your heartbeat is the sound that means I'm safe. Your breathing is what lets me rest. Your presence is the only reason I can put my guard down. But every night they choose to be near you, that's exactly what they're saying.
Every sleeping position we talked about today, the chest press, the back press, the solo curl, the foot of the bed watch, they're all versions of the same thing. An animal trying to tell you in the only language they have, I feel safe here. I feel safe with you. They don't love the way we love, they love the way animals love, with their entire nervous system, choosing us again every single night. Now you know what to listen for. If this changed how you'll see your pets tonight, I'm really glad. I make these videos because I believe understanding your animal changes everything about how you love them. And the sleep stuff especially, it's one of those things that seems small until suddenly it isn't. Drop a comment and tell me, where does your pet sleep? On you, beside you, at your feet, or somewhere completely unexpected? I read every single one, and your stories honestly make this worth making. If you're not subscribed yet, come join us. Every week on the Pet Canvas, we go a little deeper into the animals who share our lives. There's a video right there I think you'll love next. See you soon!